How much does it cost to manufacture something? Say, a light bulb. There are costs directly associated with manufacturing a light bulb. There are labor costs, the wages of the people who are directly involved in manufacturing the light bulb. There is the cost of the raw materials that go into the light bulb. And there are other direct costs as well, such as packaging, labeling, commissions to the sales force, and shipping. All of these costs are known as direct costs because they are directly tied to the process of manufacturing and delivering a light bulb. If we manufacture and sell 1,000 light bulbs and the direct costs, such as raw materials and direct labor, are $3,000, then each light bulb would cost $3 to make. Most direct costs are a variable cost. Variable costs are costs that fluctuate or vary depending on how many light bulbs we make. The more light bulbs, the more raw materials, and the more time hourly workers spend on the manufacturing floor. You may have noticed that many of the direct costs, such as direct labor and raw materials, are variable costs. But if we take a bigger view, we see a different picture of costs. A lot of work goes into our light bulbs even before we start manufacturing on the factory floor. First, we had to buy land and build a factory. Then we had to outfit the factory, buying machines, office furniture, even taking care of the landscaping and paving the parking lot. Once the building and equipment was taken care of, we had to hire all the other people in the company, including line managers, maintenance staff, sales force, administrative staff, and management. Then there were outside costs. Accounting firms, utilities, advertising, and of course the lawyers. These costs are called indirect costs because they are not directly related to the manufacturing process. Many of these costs are also fixed costs because how much we have to pay is generally fixed, whether we make 1 or 1 million light bulbs. If we choose to sell light bulbs to the government, there are additional costs to consider, including government audits, complex bidding and negotiations, and government-unique regulations, policies, processes, and systems. These government-unique costs can amount to 18 to 25% or more of the cost of a product, based on prior Department of Defense sponsored studies. Only by adding all these costs together and averaging the costs across the total volume of light bulbs we make, do we get an accurate picture of the cost of making a light bulb. Understanding the total cost of selling a product or service is key to the viability of every company. Understanding the additional costs associated with engaging the federal government as a customer is key to maintaining a company's viability and price competitiveness across all markets.